So now that we have our background, we're going to start laying out our shapes in our boxes to create our layout, much like this spread here on the right. Okay, we don't have all of our pictures yet for each of our events, but once we have a layout that looks nice, then we can modify that very easily when we start putting our pictures in next week. Okay, so to do this, you're going to come over here to where it says Shapes. And most of your pictures, I'd say 95% of them, are going to be using the square tool. So when you click on that square shape, it creates just a gray square. You can change the color to whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Just know that right now this is just a placeholder. Okay, this means that a picture is going to go into that area. Now you can also give it a border. Okay, by adding a border, that will give you an edge around it. Okay, so I'm gonna maybe pick one of these purples in here that's going to look nice with that background. Okay, by default, your border is a 1-point size. If while my square is selected, I come over here to the object menu on the right. Oh, by default, I'm sorry, it's 2 points. I can click this and I can either make it thinner or I can make it thicker if I would like. Okay. Now you don't need a border, that's optional. And you decide what looks good on your page. So I can move this around. I can keep it a square. I can make it a tall rectangle. I could make it a wide rectangle. I can make it any size I want. Now, this purple border, this pinkish border that goes all the way around the edges, that's your title safe. So anything that stays in there will not be trimmed out. You can make your boxes go out if you'd like, or you can keep them in to make sure that nothing gets cut off. That is up to you. Okay. Now, once I have one box, I can copy and paste that, and I can get an identical box. So if I wanted to have a more of a symmetrical, even arrangement, I could do that, or I could push this one so it's a little more narrow. They line up there. Okay. And maybe I like the sizes that are over here. So I could copy and paste those so that I have these little squares. I'm going to show you how to quickly and easily line these up. So if I want both this box here and this box here to be even, I can click on one, hold my Shift key, click on the other. And now with the selected over here in the options, I'm going to click on Layout. And Align will align it in different ways. So if I hit Align to the left, that aligns them both to the left side. I'm going to undo that because it's not what I'm looking for. I want to align them to the top, and that brings them both together. I'm going to do the same thing with this one on the bottom. I'm going to click one, hold Shift, and then I'm going to click Align to the top. And that gives me a nice even distribution. I can drag a box and select those, and then I'm going to use my arrow key just to nudge them over so that they're more even in there. Okay, I'm going to draw another, I'm going to, click on Shapes, and it's going to make me another shape. Now it does not matter what size these boxes are, okay? I mean, not what size, what color these boxes are, I'm sorry. If I wanted to give it a border, it does matter what color the border is and what thickness is, because that won't change when you start to put in your pictures. So it's blue. Okay. So you're going to lay it out however you like. I was saying earlier, be mindful of the crazy shapes. Pictures fit awkwardly in some of these, but if you'd like to use them sparingly, you can do that. Okay, so if I wanted to do a circle here, I could do that down here. Okay. So you're going to fill up and create your design in your area. You can also create, if you wanted to draw, we could draw on here with either angles or curves. So I could create some shapes by drawing straight on here. I wanted something that fits custom into here. Then I could create a shape there. I could give that a border. The border thicker. I could create a custom shape. Okay. So that is how you create the shapes for your layouts. And I'm just going to quickly show you how a picture would go in there, but we're going to go over this in more detail, just so you kind of get an idea. I'm going to go with, let's see, a picture Miss Balvin sent me yesterday. Drop that into one of those shapes. Whoop. There we go. And then that shape is in there. And again, I'm going to go over next week how to place all of the pictures in there. But these shapes will end up having pictures in them, just like the examples over here that I did today. Now, obviously, this is not what the faculty and staff page is going to stay like. We're going to clear that out and put faculty and staff pictures on there, but that's just showing you how to do that. So I'd like you to go ahead and get those boxes laid out on your page. And again, nothing's set in stone. We can modify them, we can move them and change them when you get your pictures.